Avoid these 7 breads to make your kidneys healthy senior health. Did you know that certain breads can silently harm your kidneys? High sodium, added phosphates, and hidden sugars can put extra stress on your kidneys over time. In this video, we'll reveal 7 breads you should avoid to protect kidney health and maintain better overall wellness. Let's start with white bread. High sodium, low nutrition. White bread is one of the most common foods in many households, but it's also one of the worst choices for kidney health, especially for older adults or anyone dealing with reduced filtration. The problem starts with how white bread is made. During processing, the wheat grain is stripped of its fiber, vitamins, and minerals, leaving behind a refined carbohydrate that offers very little nutrition but places extra pressure on the kidneys. One major concern is sodium. Many white bread brands contain added salt to improve shelf life and taste. Even a couple of slices can contribute a sizable amount of sodium to your daily intake. For people with weak or aging kidneys, excess sodium causes water retention, swelling, higher blood pressure, and increased kidney stress. Over time, this can worsen filtration levels and make the kidneys work harder than they should. Another issue is how quickly white bread breaks down in the body. Because it lacks fiber, it turns into glucose rapidly, causing blood sugar spikes. High blood sugar is directly linked to kidney damage, especially for seniors or individuals with diabetes. This makes white bread a double threat, raising both blood pressure and blood sugar, 2 major enemies of kidney health. Additionally, white bread contains very little fiber, meaning it doesn't help with digestion or toxin removal. Fiber plays a huge role in reducing the load on the kidneys by helping the body eliminate waste through the digestive tract instead of relying solely on the kidneys. Coming up next, garlic bread, extremely high in sodium. Garlic bread may taste amazing, but it is one of the worst bread choices for kidney health, especially for older adults or anyone dealing with weak or aging kidneys. The biggest problem with garlic bread is its extremely high sodium content. Most restaurant or store-bought garlic breads contain large amounts of salted butter, processed garlic seasoning, and highly salted white bread as the base. This combination pushes sodium levels dangerously high. When your sodium intake rises, your kidneys are forced to work harder to filter out the excess. Over time, this can weaken kidney function, cause fluid retention, increase blood pressure, and worsen swelling in the legs or hands. For people with kidney disease or prehypertension, garlic bread can trigger symptoms almost immediately, such as bloating or increased thirst. Another issue is that restaurant garlic bread often contains preservatives, artificial seasonings, and trans fats, which further strain the kidneys and contribute to inflammation. The refined white bread base also spikes blood sugar quickly, something many older adults need to avoid, especially those managing diabetes. Even homemade garlic bread can be risky if made with salted butter or heavy seasoning. Many people believe garlic bread is healthy because garlic itself is beneficial, but it's not the garlic, it's the excess salt, butter, and refined flour that create the problem. If you love the flavor of garlic, there are safer alternatives. You can use whole grain bread, a light spread of unsalted butter or olive oil, and fresh garlic without added salt. This provides the taste without overwhelming your kidneys. Avoiding traditional garlic bread helps reduce kidney stress, keeps your sodium intake in a healthy range, and supports better filtration, especially important for aging kidneys. Number 3 is cheese stuffed bread, high in sodium and phosphorus. Cheese stuffed bread may taste delicious, but it's one of the worst choices for anyone trying to protect their kidneys. This food combines 2 major kidney stressors, high sodium and high phosphorus. Both of these ingredients overload aging kidneys, making it harder for them to filter waste and maintain electrolyte balance. Most cheese blends used in stuffed breads contain processed cheeses, which are extremely high in sodium. Too much sodium increases blood pressure, causes fluid retention, and forces the kidneys to work overtime to remove excess salt. For people with weak or aging kidneys, this constant pressure can accelerate kidney decline. Phosphorus is another hidden danger. Cheese-stuffed breads often include preservatives rich in phosphate additives, which are absorbed rapidly into the bloodstream. High phosphorus levels weaken bones, damage blood vessels, and create mineral imbalances, problems commonly seen in chronic kidney disease. When phosphorus builds up, the kidneys struggle even more. Another issue is the bread itself. Cheese-filled breads are usually made with refined flour, which lacks fiber and can cause blood sugar spikes. Over time, unstable blood sugar can damage the tiny blood vessels in the kidneys, reducing filtration capacity. Combined with cheese overload, this becomes a harmful cocktail for renal health. Cheese-stuffed bread is also high in calories and unhealthy fats, contributing to weight gain, a major risk factor for kidney disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more simple, effective tips to maintain kidney health naturally. Number 4 on our list is pretzel bread, one of the saltiest breads. Pretzel bread may look harmless, but it is one of the saltiest types of bread you can eat, making it a major concern for kidney health. Whether it's soft pretzel rolls, pretzel buns, or crunchy pretzel sticks, this bread contains extremely high levels of sodium, often far more than regular white or wheat bread. For someone trying to protect their kidneys, this high sodium load can create significant strain. When you consume excess sodium, your kidneys must work harder to filter it out of the blood. Over time, this constant pressure can weaken kidney function, cause fluid retention, increase blood pressure, and lead to swelling in the legs and feet. Pretzel bread often contains 500 to 900 milligrams of sodium per serving, and some soft pretzels can even exceed 1,000 milligrams, which is nearly half the daily recommended limit in just one snack. In addition to sodium, pretzel bread offers very little nutritional value. It's typically made from refined flour, which spikes blood sugar quickly and provides no fiber to help slow digestion. This combination, high sodium and refined carbs, is especially damaging for individuals with kidney disease, diabetes, or high blood pressure. Many people enjoy pretzel buns in burgers or sandwiches, not realizing how much sodium they are adding to their meal. Even dipping sauces like cheese or mustard add even more salt, making the impact even worse on the kidneys. What to choose instead? Swap pretzel bread for low-sodium whole grain bread, sprouted grain options, or even homemade low-salt flatbreads. These alternatives are gentler on your kidneys and help support better long-term filtration. Avoiding pretzel bread is a simple but powerful step toward keeping your kidneys healthier and reducing unnecessary strain on your body. If this video helped you understand how to protect your kidneys, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who loves bread. Number 5 is flavored flatbreads, hidden salt and additives. Flavored flatbreads may look light and harmless, but they can be surprisingly unhealthy for your kidneys, especially if you're an older adult or already dealing with kidney strain. Many flavored flatbreads, such as garlic, herb, cheese, chili, or masala versions, contain hidden sodium, preservatives, and artificial flavoring that increase the workload on your kidneys. While plain flatbread is usually simple and low in ingredients, flavored versions often contain 3 to 5 times more sodium. Extra salt forces the kidneys to work harder to filter excess minerals from the bloodstream, which can worsen swelling, increase blood pressure, and accelerate kidney aging over time. For those with weak kidneys, this makes flavored flatbreads a risky daily food choice. Another concern is the presence of additives like monosodium glutamate (MSG), potassium-based preservatives, phosphates, and artificial colorings. These chemicals may enhance taste and shelf life, but can irritate the kidneys and interfere with filtration. Potassium additives, in particular, can cause dangerous potassium spikes in people with kidney issues. Flavored flatbreads are also often prepared with refined flour, low-quality oils, and flavor pastes that contribute to inflammation in the body. This combination increases toxin load and reduces kidney efficiency. Even spices used in excess, like chili seasoning mixes, can irritate the urinary tract, increasing discomfort and frequency of urination. Number 6 is bagels, super dense and high sodium. Bagels may look harmless, but they are one of the most kidney-stressful types of bread, especially for older adults or anyone with weakened kidney function. Unlike regular bread, bagels are dense, heavy, and highly concentrated in sodium and refined carbohydrates, making them a risky food for kidney health. One plain bagel can contain 450 to 700 milligrams of sodium, and flavored varieties like onion, garlic, everything, or cheese bagels go even higher. For someone with kidney concerns, This is a huge problem because excess sodium forces the kidneys to work harder, increases fluid retention, and raises blood pressure, all of which directly worsen kidney stress. Bagels are also extremely carb-dense, meaning they break down quickly into sugar. This leads to elevated blood sugar levels, which can damage kidney filtration units over time. For seniors or people with diabetes, the combination of high sodium plus high refined carbs creates a double burden on both the kidneys and the heart. To make matters worse, many store-bought bagels contain preservatives and dough conditioners that add extra phosphorus and additives. These hidden ingredients can weaken kidney function when consumed regularly. Even whole grain bagels are not ideal. Although they offer more nutrients, they still contain too much sodium and raise blood sugar levels quickly due to their dense structure. If you love bagels, kidney-friendly substitutes include whole grain toast, low-sodium tortillas, or homemade oat bread. These options are gentler on the kidneys, lower in sodium, and easier to digest. Avoiding bagels, or at least reducing how often you eat them, can significantly reduce kidney strain, improve blood pressure, and help maintain healthier filtration. Your kidneys will thank you for skipping this deceptively harmful breakfast staple. Number 7. Store-bought sweetbreads, high sugar and phosphate additives. Store-bought sweetbreads may look harmless, but they're one of the most damaging foods for kidney health, especially for older adults or anyone with weak or aging kidneys. These breads often contain extremely high amounts of sugar, which quickly raises blood glucose levels. Over time, high sugar damages the tiny blood vessels in the kidneys, slowing filtration and increasing the risk of kidney disease. For people with diabetes, this effect is even stronger, making sweetbreads a dangerous choice. But the bigger hidden danger lies in the additives, especially phosphate preservatives. Food companies add phosphates to improve texture, extend shelf life, and enhance flavor. However, the kidneys must filter out excess phosphorus, and when levels become too high, it puts heavy stress on the kidneys. This can lead to phosphorus buildup, which weakens bones, increases inflammation, and accelerates kidney decline. What makes this even worse is that artificial phosphates absorb faster into the bloodstream, making them more harmful than natural phosphorus in whole foods. Store-bought sweetbreads also contain refined flour, unhealthy oils, artificial flavors, and sometimes trans fats, all of which contribute to inflammation and poor metabolic health. As kidneys age, they struggle even more to handle these synthetic ingredients. Which of these breads do you eat most often? Share in the comments and let us know which one you'll avoid first. Experts recommend limiting high-sodium, processed, and sugar-laden breads to reduce kidney stress and prevent complications, especially for seniors or individuals with weakened kidney function. Avoiding these breads can help reduce kidney stress, control sodium intake, and prevent unnecessary damage to your urinary system. Comment below which bread surprised you the most, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more practical tips to keep your kidneys strong and healthy.